Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Jeremy Haskell, and this is your New Hampshire Jobs Report for January 2011 from jobsandnh.com, How New Hampshire Gets to Work. It's a new year, and this month we'll take a look at the activity on jobsandnh.com, put the last year into perspective, and turn a hopeful eye to 2011. While unemployment dropped nearly 2 full points over 2010, we see that the number of companies actively hiring on jobsandnh.com has come down slightly since the high in August. It should be noted that hiring does typically slow in the fourth quarter before picking up again in the new year, and we are hopeful that this pattern will repeat and hiring will pick up again in the first quarter of 2011. The seasonal slowdown in hiring is evidenced once again by the decrease in the number of open positions posted from November into December. September proved to be the high point for jobsandnh.com in 2010, with just over 3,000 jobs posted in that month. But looking back to the beginning of the year, we once again see what seems to be an annual period of increase in hiring activity, and I am optimistic that this trend will repeat itself in early 2011. This month, we'll be taking a look at New Hampshire's largest industries as posted on jobsandnh.com. For the purpose of our year-end review, we'll look at these category numbers by quarter. Manufacturing was the dominant category of postings on jobsandnh.com throughout 2010. The drop in the fourth quarter is typical of the economic cycle, as companies look to reduce stock and sell out of items as the year winds down. Some great news for New Hampshire is that over 2010, customer service, sales and marketing, and nonprofit positions all took turns holding the number 2 spot on Jobs and NH. The fact that our top categories show such diversity is a positive sign for the future of the New Hampshire economy. Match that with strong fourth quarter numbers for both logistics and retail, and it is certainly looking like New Hampshire's on the right track heading into 2011. And now looking at full-time, part-time, and per diem positions, we see that these numbers remained fairly consistent over the course of 2010. While there was a drop over the fourth quarter in full-time positions, once again we can attribute that to the cyclical nature of our economy, and we look for those numbers to improve as we move into the new year. Hiring by company size was also a very telling statistic for 2010. While the numbers behaved similarly throughout most of the year, those organizations with more than 50 employees, illustrated here in red, saw a much more radical fluctuation than those smaller companies, indicated in blue. Given that we are experiencing what some economists refer to as a paper recovery, this kind of instability is to be expected for smaller organizations. All in all, 2010 was a positive year, and while we continue to move forward in economic progress, it's nice to look back and see just how far we've come. And that wraps up the jobs report for January 2011. I'm Jeremy Haskell. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, while we make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give.
This jobs report was brought to you by HR Made Simple. Protect your employees by protecting your business. Powered by HR Sentry.